Hello friends, welcome to my channel Grammarian Bhai. And today let's discuss some of the MCQs from treasure chest of class 9. So first we will see from the chapter a work of artifice. So the first question is, who is the main speaker of the poem? So the main speaker of this poem is the poet. So option A is correct. Second, what does the quote bound feet refer to? So option B, things related to women. Number three, which of the following would best exemplify the theme? So here option B is correct. Women are unfairly oppressed by the society, especially in some Asian culture. Next, number four, the poet has spoken about the bonsai height which it could have grown on the mountain side. What is it? So here option C is correct, 80 feet tall. Next, number 5. What is the height of the bonsai tree in the pot? So it is option D, 9 inches high. Next, number 6. What does the home of a woman compare to in the poem? So here option B, pot. Number 7, what is deceived in the poem? Option D, that is both B and C, the gardener and the bonsai plant. Number 8, what figures of speech do we find used to describe the bonsai? So here option A, personification and extended metaphor. Number 9, in the lines 12 to 16, the poem, the speaker uses certain adjectives. How many adjectives are used in these lines? So option A, 5. Number 10, what part of speech is artifice? So it is noun, option B. Next, we will see MCQ from Skimble-Sanks, the railway cat. So let's see. So the first question, when is there a whisper down the line? It is at, so option C, 11:39. Second, Skimble-Sanks has been busy where? So it is option D, in the luggage van. Number 3, Skimble-Sanks gives one of his, option A, glass green eyes. Number 4, the train was off for, it is option D, northern part of the northern hemisphere. Number 5, he will supervise them all, more or less. So here option B, from the driver to the guards to the bagman. Next, Skimble-Sanks, the railway cat, can be said, option D, strict, diligent and perfectionist. Next, number 7, little den in the poem refers to, option C, the cabin of the trains. Number 8, crank in the poem means, option B, handle. Number 9, the two living creatures mentioned in the poem that could disturb the passengers in the train. They are, option C, fleas and mice. Number 10, Skimble-Sanks is seen walking up and down the station of, it is option A, Crewe. Number 11, Skimble-Sanks walks down the corridor and examines the faces of the travelers in the, option C is correct, first and the third class compartments. Next, 12, Skimble-Sanks is seen greeting the station master in high spirit at, option D, Curlisle. Next, number 13, Skimble-Sanks speak to the police at the station of, option B, Dumfries. Next, in the morning, Skimble is seen to be standing, option A, behind the guard. Number 15th, whom are all searching for the train to depart? Option D, Skimble-Sinks. 16. Which word describes the cat the most? Option C, meticulous. 17th, how does Skimble-Sinks establish control over train? So here option C is correct. By patrolling regularly in all the compartments. Next one, what does Skimble do in the Carlisle station? Option D, he greets the station master. Next, number 19, in which station does Skimble-Sinks bid goodbye? So option D, Gallowgate. Next one, Skimble-Sinks bid goodbye by waving. Option D, his long brown tail. Next poem we'll see I remember, I remember. So let's see some of the MCQs from this poem. So the first one, what mood does the poet create? So here option B, nostalgic. Second one, how does Thomas Hood organize the poem? So here option C is correct. By contrasting the joy-filled days of the past and the days of pain and sorrow. Next, what does the poet personifies in the poem? So here option C, the sun. Which line best represents that he regrets his life as an adult? So option A is correct. But now I often wish the night had borne my breath away. Next, what is the main theme of the poem? So here option D is correct. Childhood innocence and recollection of joy. This poem is a dash poem. So option B is correct. Reflective and emotional poem. What does the poet despite? Here option D is correct. A poet's childhood fantasy with adult reality. Number 8. What does the poet by he never came wink too soon? So here option A is correct. Come on time. Next, number 9. What flowers are mentioned in the poem? So it is option A, red and white roses, violets, lilies. Next, where did the robin build its nest? So option A, in the lilacs. Number 11, who planted the laburnum tree on his birthday? So here option A, speaker's parents. Next, what do the fir trees described in the poem? So here option A, dark and high. 13th, I remember has dash ending. So it is option D, and happy. 14th, how did the poet enjoy the freshness of the air? Here option C is correct, on the swing. What does the author reveal through his huge iron exclamation mark at the end of stanza 3? So here option C is correct, that he is surprised the tree is still alive after all this time. Next, what is the poet referring to in terms of childish ignorance? So here option A is correct, the size and adversity of the world. Next, number 17, the poem I remember is about. Option C, growing up. Number 18, he never came to wink too soon. Identify the figure of speech. It is option B, personification. Number 19th, the roses in the poem are dash in color, both B and C, that is red and white. Next one, the slender tops of the fir trees were close against the option A, sky. Now let's see about the poem The Night Mail. Let's see some of the MCQs. So the first one, the night mail is dash. So it is option C, a train that carries mail. Second, on the arrival of the night mail, the birds are dash. It is option D, are unconcerned. Next, number 3, why do the sheepdogs continue to sleep on the arrival of the train? Because they cannot. Option B, change her course. Next, number 4, the night mail comes from dash. Option C is correct, across the border. Number 5, the night mail brings checks and dash. It is option D, postal orders. Number 6, the night mail brings letters for the dash. Option C, shop. Number 7, the dash is against her but she is on time. So here option D, gradient. Next, number 8, birds turn their heads at the night mail dash. So option B, approaches. Number 9, what does gently shake in the bedroom when the night mail passes? So here option A jug. Number 10, the train passes silent miles of dash. Here option B is correct, wind bent grasses. Next one, how do the birds react when the train comes? So the answer is they turn their heads to see it. Next, number 12, the train descends or climbs down dash when dawn freshens. So here option A is correct, Glasgow. Number 13, the four colors of the letter mentioned by the poet in the poem are option B, red, blue, pink and yellow. Next, number 14th, pulling up Petatok, a steady climb. So here option B is correct, going towards the border of the Betok slowly. Silent miles of wind bent grasses. Option D is correct, long roads where the winds bend the grass. Next, asleep is granite dash. So here option A, Aberdeen. Next, 17, who wakes up when the train passes the farm? Option C, no one. Number 18, the night mail solves over her shoulder. Option B, white steam. 19th, by what does the train pass? Option A, cotton grass. Next, we will see some of the MCQs from a doctor's journal entry. So the first one, what is the main theme of the poem? So here option A is correct, war. How does the doctor feels as he stumbles through the aftermath of the bombing? Option C, confusion. Next one, what is the doctor's primary concern as searches for his wife? Option A, her safety. Next one, how does the doctor feel about his nudity in the aftermath of the bombing? Option B, confused. Number 5, how does the morning described by the doctor? Option C, calm, beautiful and warm. How many strong flash startle the doctor? Option B, 2. Yuko-san came out holding her. Option A, elbow. Number 8, the victims were described by the doctor as above all. Number 9, a splinter jutted from the doctor's mangled dash. Option D, thigh. Number 10, the doctor removed a piece of glass from his dash, cheek. Option B is correct. Next, blood gushed out from the artery of the doctor's dash. Option C, neck. 12, a dash gave a towel to the doctor. Option D, a soldier. Next, the doctor saw the dash lantern brightly lit up. Option D, old stone. 14th, the doctor found himself thrown into the dash. So option A, garden. Next, a woman with a child stood in the way of the doctor who were. Option C, fully undressed. Next, 16th, the doctor's dash and dice disappeared. So option B is correct, drawers and undershirt. I hope this video will be helpful to you, and if it is helpful to you, please subscribe the channel and like the videos.